I'm asked all the time about my weight loss and what I did. And a lot of times when I give my reply, it wasn't the answer they wanted. I'm not going to lie to you, it was hard work. It was tough. It took a lot of motivation, which a lot of times I didn't have. But I had natural stubbornness that I was born with that would muster up enough energy in me to get me up off the ground, dust myself off, and move forward. I think since 2005 I've plateaued probably 4 times. And not just a one-day plateau. I'm not talking about just eating cake and ice cream, whatever I wanted. I'm talking plateau. Working out perfect 2 times a day, 7 days a week. Eating healthy and nothing's happening. Well, the body's changing, you just don't know it. And every time I would quit right before my body would move forward into that next transitional stage. And then I would have to work my way back. So, at first you don't really see change. Where you're going to notice change is going to be in your clothes. When your clothes start getting baggy, that's kind of a good sign. I remember when I was fluctuating with my weight and I'd get some clothes out of the dryer. If they fit tight, I would say, the clothes are shrinking. Now I'm saying, the clothes are getting bigger. They're expanding. That's a good thing. Other times I talk to people about weight losses. I tell them it's kind of like being reborn. You know, you're like a baby all over. You're gonna try to walk. You're gonna stumble. You're gonna fall several times, and you will. There's nothing you can do about it. The only thing that you can do is to react. The way you react when you fall is very important. You can either sit there and give up, which is the easiest thing in the world to do, or you can get up and move forward. You have to do that all the time. And you're going to start applying this to your normal life. Everything that's happened to you, you're going to start being able to match it up, saying, hey, you know, I can do this with that. I can, my stamina gets me through my work. You know, there's a lot of things. Now, for an example, right as I speak, my house is being sold or auctioned off on the courthouse steps. It's very painful. But I'm trying not to fall. And I get back up and move forward. And that's what you have to expect out of yourself. Because it's easy to quit. But this video is a motivator. And I hope it turns out to be that for you. One of you watching this right now is being affected by it. And you're probably feeling what I'm feeling. But keep going. Even if you don't have weight problems. Keep going. Keep your head held high and keep focused. And always, always remember, patience and persistency pay off. And another note to kind of leave you with is, old friend of mine that I used to work for, he had a really hard go all the time. I think he had the worst luck I've ever known in a person. Every day, 2 or 3 times a day, something bad would happen. And I'd always say, you know, patience and persistency pay off. And he would kind of hang his head down low and pick it back up and say, yeah, you know what, Jade, you're right. And then I started running out of the 3 P's, the patience and persistency pay off thing. And I remembered that my blood type was B positive, you know. So I started saying, hey, be positive. Be positive. Life's good. No matter what happens in your life, you're still alive. We're in a country that we can make those changes and decisions, and we're living in a country that we can lose things that we own, not lose things that we don't own and never owned it to begin with. So, after this video, I'm going to get off my butt. I'm going to get up. I'm going to dust myself off. And I'm going to have a great workout. And I hope you'll come and join me.